This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. The EA Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Wolverines will kick this deep to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. And the Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They're going to run it. They test the middle, but get stopped. That run goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Tailback with another carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Out of the gun now on third down. He's looking deep down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Fires quickly to the left. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Ducks. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On first down, it's play action. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Trying to run it. It's Haynes. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Nice grab. It's Harris. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Using his legs. It's Harris. Look out. Room to run here. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Hill. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Back to throw again. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Looking to scramble. Quick throw to his receiver. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Has a path to the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting. The yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? On the move now. He's going to take off. He's got the 1st down and more. Breaking free at midfield. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here.
Now, you got to give the defense some credit on this one. They came out in dime with 6 defensive backs on the field to try to lock down all these playmakers with that much speed on the field. They were quick to jump on the quarterback when he decided to take it himself. Good play there by the D to set up this 4th down.
They're going to go for it, but to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Catch made down inside the 20. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
They'll run it here.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Crucial third down play right here. Can he make it to the marker? That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. This time, a completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in with a tight end on a corner route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the right. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer. The Wolverines are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Press coverage now from the secondary. Play action here on first down. Looking for 6. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
End zone ahead, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Caught over the middle. It's Casper. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Looking for his back. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's caught. It's low. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. This passing game is on fire today.
The elite quarterbacks in college football have this ability. Use your athletic ability to get away from pressure, but also maintain your vision downfield, finds the open target, and then makes a perfect throw for a beautiful touchdown.
The PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn starts inside the 15. And they get him to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
It's a shotgun run call. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the out route. he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. A play action, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Looks like he's going to run it. And the Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Off the play fake on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Caught near the sticks. It's pre-scoring. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And on 4th down, they line up in the wildcat. What's the call here? And it's a direct snap. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Makes the catch. It's Harris. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The Ducks come up to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go. Lines a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. He'll throw it deep in the middle of the field. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. He's looking deep again. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield. It's Moore. There's contact on the throw. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Michigan offense back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Wolverines will line up to boot it away.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. To the air. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it here. Fights through a tackle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion. Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left side. Pulls it in. It's Haynes. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Throwing off play action. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Back-to-back deep shots. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their 1st interception here today, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. And the Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here.
Catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
The pocket breaking down, and the pass is incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Quick throw to the left. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So, second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Run it up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, that safety came way back on that blitz and timed it perfectly to get after the quarterback and eventually come up with a sack.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And that one's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Rolls right, trying to make something happen. It's a deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and sprint.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry up. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
On third and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4-down territory. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And he's got it, no problem.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Number 35 set to kick this one away.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's got some space here. Comes out of bounds at the 38. That's a pretty good return. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Finds his man. It's Clay. Scooped up in the defense. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the defense joins the scoring party now. That's a scoop and score defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Moore. Looking to scramble. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they've got him.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And here's the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here we go. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game.
He could go. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's reeled in. It's Harris.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense.
Let's go! Let's go!
Dropping back. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility of what he brings to the table and come up with a big play.
And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. In the red area, it's Hill. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. On the move now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good, right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
Not a long kick, fielded inside the 25. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Michigan offense back out on the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Second down play coming up. Press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. And the ball is picked off. Breaking free at the 35.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
It's a deep shot right down the middle. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking.
Somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Defense is coming after him. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Close to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to make a play deep downfield. He's picked for a third time tonight. Oh, he's bringing it back. He steps out of bounds at